Hello, I'm Mary V. Today, let's talk about musicianship. So, quite often when I come across young people who are learning an instrument, it's very obvious who are the real musicians, who have got something inside that drives the rhythm and understands the keys immediately. Now, all these things can be learnt, but there's something innate inside that recognizes the importance of rhythm, that can feel it inside. It's quite simply the driving force of music. And this is something that we all have, but at the same time, these things can be developed. So if you want to play with other people, you've got to curb your indulgence, and you've got to learn to play in time. And there's a tremendous skill in that, and that takes quite a while. You can learn that in orchestras, you can learn that by playing along with piano accompaniments. On YouTube you can learn it in all kinds of ways, string quartets, etc. So I've always had an awareness of that, and I can tell when other people have that, and that's really musicianship. There's something inside that drives that, and it recognizes it. So let me play something very simple, and we'll listen to the sense of it. Now, it doesn't have to be in strict tempo time, but there's an inner knowledge and a feel of the beats of the music. So that's very individual. I'm pulling it around, I'm not being metronomic. But at the same time, within me, I know exactly which part of the bar I'm in, how many beats this note has. For example, the beginning of the London Derriere is an upbeat, three notes to an upbeat, like this. And then the downbeat, the beginning of the bar. So 1, 2, and 3, 4. That's what I'm feeling inside. I know where the actual beats are. You learn music theory, and you learn to sight read, and you learn more and more pieces. And they're not always in regular time. There's some pieces in 7/8 and 5/8 and all sorts of irregular things. But you always learn to feel the beat. That's developing your musicianship. You know, knowing about the beats in the bar and feeling it inside, it's actually a very, very good idea to learn a little bit of basic conducting, so that when you're listening to music away from the violin, you can actually ask yourself how many beats are in this bar, and start to have knowledge of it and develop it. So for example, if there's 4 beats in the bar, it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the 1 is a downbeat. Okay, that's a downbeat. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you want to conduct in 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 2 is 1, 2, 1, 2. So when you break it down and you ask yourself, where's the beat? You know, what is this in? Is it in 3? That's what you're feeling all the time when you're playing music. It never leaves you, this driving beat. Now, when you play with other players and they're driving the rhythm on and you're not able to take as much time as you like, that's the difference between playing solo and playing music with others, that you compromise a little bit and you learn how to drive and fit in your rhythm without compromising the feeling that you have inside. And it's very, very exciting. For example, if you're lucky enough to play in a string quartet, there might be some really good players in it and they don't take the time that you would take, and it drives you on, it makes you a better player. And you start feeling it more and more strongly, the beat, the rhythm. And even if you are playing a piece where you're actually pulling the rhythm around, it doesn't matter, you're still feeling the rhythm, you're still feeling the beat, and you know exactly where you are in the bar. So I thought I'd mention it. I'm very surprised I've not mentioned it before, because it's such a fundamental, amazing part of music, and it gets stronger and stronger. So I hope that you enjoy your conducting. It's a really great thing to do because it makes it more conscious, because it is a very natural thing. But like everything in the violin, everything can be developed to become more conscious and better. So I hope you enjoy it, and I'll say bye-bye for now. Bye.